everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're really well. So today I'm sharing my top cleaning products with you. So there's no ad, no sponsorship. This is just the stuff I've been buying in for years that I use to clean my house. I will be completely honest though, when I go back to work full time in a few weeks and I'm working 37.5 hours and then doing all my blog and YouTube stuff, which is about 30 plus hours, and having 2 kids, I will possibly be getting a cleaner. But for now, I clean my own house. And yeah, these are the products I use. First up is this Method multi-surface non-toxic cleaner. I'm a bit late to the party. I only recently discovered this brand and I really like it. I'm sure my mum had mentioned it years ago, but I didn't take much notice then, and now I'm like, ooh, this is nice. So I've got the French lavender one with non-toxic plant-based power green technology, which is very exciting. They use old bottles, I believe, and all their cleaners are biodegradable and they're assessed by independent scientists for environmental quality and safety, which is good. Like, I'm a big planet person. I am very green, so I'm hoping that by buying more products like this, I'm doing my tiny bit to try and help, as well as recycling nearly everything we throw out. So yeah, I use this around the kitchen. I use this sort of spraying down any surfaces that need antibacterially sprayed and cleaned. I'm trying to think, what would I use upstairs? Oh, like the changing table, and then sort of bits for, I love Isla's room, because just with kids, you just can never be too safe with the germs. Next up are these Pledge dry dusting cloths. So shortly after I had Isla, my mum was like, don't use any sprays, like aerosol spray stuff in the house, especially when you're dusting just with a baby around, for obviously their breathing and lungs. So I just listened to her and I bought these, and actually they're a lot easier to use because I only take 2 or 3 to do my whole house, which is technically 3 bedrooms, but it's more like 2 and a bit bedrooms. So yeah, they're really good. And yeah, like I said, there's nothing going into the atmosphere, no bad chemicals and things like that. They're literally high-tech fibres grab and lock dust and allergens in. So yeah, I really like these, and they smell like lemons, which is quite nice. Floor wipes, these are just Asda's own. I'm not fussy about floor wipes, just as long as they smell good and are antibacterial, then I'll buy them. We use these for the kitchen, the hallway and the bathrooms, because they're the only bits that are non-carpeted in our house. And yeah, like I said, I'm not too fussy. I buy Aldi ones, I buy Asda ones, but yeah, floor wipes. Bleach, can't go wrong with a bit of bleach. So this is mainly used for obviously the toilet, sinks, and for bleaching cloths. And I'm not usually that fussy about the brand I use bleach wise, but I tend to actually buy a brand for some reason. I don't really know why, but this one's Domestos Extended Germ Kill. For my bathrooms, you cannot go wrong with Cif, Jif, however you want to say it. I'm sure it's Cif. I like the white one more than the yellow one for some reason. I'm not sure, it might be the scent, but this stuff will get anything off, like anything. Like, even I've got marks on my dining tables and things. I predominantly use it in the bathroom, obviously, and it gets rid of all the scum and all that gross stuff, and just, I don't feel like anything cleans quite like how this cleans. And then like my dining room table, if there's a mark, if Isla's got a pen, then 9 times out of 10 this will get it out, which is wonderful. So yeah, this was another mum recommendation from my mum. In terms of the cloths I just use microfiber cloths. I tend to get, yeah, I think I've gotten ones from Aldi before and then Asda. So again, I'm not that fussy about brands or anything like that, as long as they feel good. I think you can tell from feeling them whether they're good quality or not. Moving on to, oh, that's really heavy, much heavier than I was expecting it to be. Moving on to the sort of washing clothes side of cleaning. We use at the moment, it's either, basically we just use anything non-biological, just because I've always had sensitive skin. Isla kind of has sensitive skin, Rob doesn't, but he doesn't really get a say. We used to use fabric softener before we had kids, but I got really sick of the smell, and it unless we used very specific types, my skin would react, so we just gave up on it. And yeah, it's the same with my family at home. A few of us are quite sensitive, so just growing up we always just use non-biological stuff. I find Fairy and what's the other one? Persil? Yeah, I think it's Persil. Those are the 2 that we use. And I don't buy those gel capsule-y things that look like sweeties, just because Isla is a menace and she would probably eat them and we'd end up in hospital. Nappy stand, another mum recommendation from my mum when I first had Isla, for kids' clothes and bedding and things like that. It's just that little bit more antibacterial, like germ killing, so it kills germs, works even at 30%, and also brightens your white. I have a nightmare finding this in supermarkets though. Sometimes it's in the baby aisle, sometimes it's in the laundry aisle, sometimes it's in some random spot all by itself. So yeah, I'm forever hunting for this stuff. Obviously Robert's in the military, he wears a lot of uniforms, and we have a lot of white stuff, and I hate it when whites go grey. So I tend to find that this one, what's it called? Glow White, Dr. Beckerman. This one seems to work. It's like a, let me show you because it's open. This sort of thing, and you put it in and it goes around with your wash and then just whitens it somehow and makes it look a lot fresher and a lot better. Vanish, can't beat a bit of Vanish. Kids, obviously stains, clothes, poop, you name it, they love a stain, and this stuff, again, 9 times out of 10 gets it out. I try to look after our washing machine and use a washing machine cleaner that was hard to say, washing machine cleaner every couple of months or so. So this is a Dettol one that I happen to find in the cupboard. And another thing I try to do every few months is do a plug hole sanitizer, especially at the moment I'm losing a lot of hair postpartum, so I feel like we'll probably be doing this a bit more. But this is a Buster plug hole sanitizer. Oh, use it weekly. I don't use it weekly. Our carpets and our military marriage cores are a bit of a nightmare. They're obviously quite well used if people are moving in and out of houses quite a lot. We were lucky that half the carpets in this house were new when we moved in, so that was nice, but our bedroom and the nursery weren't new. But basically I use this stuff, Parafoam Clean and Fresh, for our hallway, just sort of high traffic area. You spray it down, leave it for a bit, and then hoover, and it just makes it smell better. I like having this done, so it's nice fresh when people come in. And that's it. That was most of the products I use around the house. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, so hope you enjoyed that. I have been spurred on to do a few more cleaning videos because people keep requesting them, and I did a 10-minute tidy up thing that people seem to enjoy, so I'll probably do some more soon. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to sub wherever the button is, and we will see you soon. Bye.